One ring to rule them all.
Let's sit down and catch up, shall we? I'm back from my honeymoon. Excellent time. But getting there, not so much. So Saturday, day after we get married, we decide that we're going to fly out of Chicago, which is very cool because we're already in Chicago. We get on the plane, and I will name the airline, and I will name it once because I think that they deserve the lashing that they're about to get. American Airlines. So we get on the plane in Chicago, and they've forgotten to put fuel on the plane, which is interesting because I'm not really sure how that happens. So we were an hour and a half late leaving Chicago, landing in Miami, and Angie and I were able to watch the Aruba plane take off without us. So we have to spend a night in Miami, which was horrific. I know you see Miami Vice, and you watch Burn Notice, and you watch all of those shows, and you go, wow, it's a really pretty place, that Miami. Yeah, it's not really a pretty place. We stayed in the Comfort Inn on the 6th floor, 3 o'clock in the morning. The ceiling collapses in our room on top of us. Night number 1 of our honeymoon. And I know you're probably thinking to yourself, bullshit, EOB, that didn't actually happen. But luckily I had a video camera, so here you go.
It's Sunday morning, September 7th. We're supposed to be in Aruba. We're not in Aruba. We're in Miami. Yes, or hell. I'm videotaping this because nobody would believe this. This is a hotel we stayed in last night. It's 7 o'clock and we want to get the F out of here. The ceiling tile fell in while we were here. That's how much water is poured in the last 3.5 hours. So yeah, I don't know what honeymoons are supposed to be like. I haven't been on one ever. But I'm guessing this is not what it's supposed to be like.
That's some crazy stuff, isn't it? I don't know if it really happened. And before I wrap up, I want to apologize because Forte promised he would put a video up while I was gone so that I could get pissed at him and call him a douchebag. So since he didn't put one up, I'm going to call him a douchebag anyway. But before I go, I wanted to show you quite possibly the greatest thing I've ever gotten from a local musician. Hang on. Now, we get a lot of this stuff from local musicians trying to get their stuff on the radio, which is totally cool, but this one takes the cake. I don't know if you can see. Okay, this is from a guy whose name is George Moss, and what George did is he basically made his own platinum plaque. I give him an A for effort. Except the problem is, I don't know if you can see this part, my name is totally spelled wrong, and I now work at a new radio station called WXNX. You lose points for that one. You see, if you're going to be a successful musician, one of two things needs to happen. Either you need to pay attention to the little things, or you need to find somebody to pay attention to the little things. Because this, good look, but when the guy's name is spelled wrong and it's a station that doesn't actually exist anywhere in the continental United States, you lose major points. Probably not going to listen to your stuff. So, if you're a local musician and you're out there on the grind and you're wondering, what do I need to do? What do I gotta do to get on the radio? 2 things. Don't send me anything with crayon. Oh, it's happened. And spell my name right. Those would be the 2 things I would request. Then I'll listen to it, and if you're good, things happen. I'm just saying. Have a good week. See you next time.